perspective. Just because you're not an English major doesn't mean you don't need literacy skills. People think that literacy is reading a book, writing an essay, understanding Shakespeare. Well, yeah, that is a part of it. But the teacher needs to be able to communicate with students. The detective needs to be able to write the police report. Literacy is in almost every profession, and I think that's why it's so important that everyone has those skills. My first experiences with literacy come from the magical worlds of Dr. Seuss. I remember reading every night with my mom or dad, trying to sound out different words and letters, while also soaking in the colorful pictures in classics such as The Cat in the Hat, The Sneetches, Hop on Pop, and my personal favorite, The Lorax. No doubt, such positive experiences with literacy at a young age helped build a strong reading and writing foundation for years to come. In the 5th grade, with the guidance of my older brother, I began reading a trilogy that would help define me as a reader and writer. When I was little older than 10 years of age, I began reading Tolkien's epic Lord of the Rings trilogy. Looking back, it was those late nights spent in the fantasy world of Middle-earth, wandering through the grassy hills of Hobbiton, meeting the elves in Rivendell, and destroying the ring in Mordor, that ultimately kindled my passion for literature. It is something I will never forget. In the 8th grade, my classmates and I all submitted narrative essays to the annual CBC Winter Story Writing Contest. To my surprise, I received a phone call from a CBC executive who notified me that I had been named the grand prize winner. Looking back, this award definitely encouraged me to read and write more often, especially away from a classroom environment. As I've matured, I've also developed a liking for some literary classics. For example, in high school I studied some of the most renowned characters in history. I thoroughly enjoyed analyzing the passion of Romeo, the ambition of Macbeth, and the indecisiveness of Hamlet. Furthermore, other classic texts I've cherished are Dickens's Great Expectations, Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, and John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. Also, I believe that my experiences with literacy over the years have helped me become a more focused and determined athlete. I have studied the upbringing and career of Alex Rodriguez and Selena Roberts' A-Rod. Additionally, I have learned the dangers of drug and alcohol addiction via Agassi's autobiography, Open. Also, Derek Jeter's The Life You Imagine, my favorite book on sports, has and continues to inspire me to become a better student, baseball player, and person. Furthermore, I try to keep up with my favorite magazines. I always look to the pages of GQ for the latest trends and styles. On the other hand, I turn to Men's Health for tips on nutrition and fitness. Currently at Oakland University, I'm undecided on my major. However, no matter which path I end up choosing to take, I know that a solid foundation in literacy will help me become successful. Look around. In almost every profession, literacy is a key component to everyday work. The lawyer must form a strong argument and be able to clearly articulate his claim. The doctor must be able to accurately write a description of the patient's symptoms. And the athlete must be able to answer difficult post-game questions with fluidity and confidence.